Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Worldwide Rush with the old one play stuff, or OOPS for short. In the last episode, I started to cement my expansion onto the east coast of America. With mixed success. Along the way, I was also able to take over the Bahamas. In today's episode, what I want to try and do is to see if I can level up, or I should say increase my level in Port St. Lucia and possibly Jacksonville. West Palm Beach does look like it's going to be a little bit harder for me to get the support that I need to be able to purchase these. But as well as that, I just want to have a quick look to make sure that these places do have some money. Let's give you a fuel depot. Let's give you a little bit more money in a fuel depot and a little bit more money in a fuel depot, because I want to make sure that you do keep expanding. You're doing okay. Money wise, is that because I gave you too much? Right, let's start it playing. So, Port St. Lucia. You want to go to move the mouse up, if it will click on it, to West Palm Beach. Another company is doing that run. Okay, well, that's an easy one to fix. Miami, West Palm Beach, and then up into Palm Bay. Let me just stick a train on there. Let me go with you because you are reasonably quick. Alright, not many people want to take on that. One person up to port, 6 now up to Palm Bay. Oh, quite a few want to come back. $180. That's not too bad. But then 34. I could do better. So I now have a run for that. Why are you flying and why have you got ships? That just baffles me. Right, you're mine. So what I can do is just put a, well, need to click on the button. Let me put a plane to go up to port. So let's stick a relatively quick one. Let's do 114 passengers and only 7 want to go in that direction. And how many will want to come back? Not too many. Miami, I've got that. Atlanta, I have a direct route to Atlanta. I have direct routes to Tampa. Indirect, or direct, Niagara Falls, indirect, Dublin. Well, I can do that one for you because I have Dublin. 132 passengers. Well, that will do for that. That doesn't necessarily ship that many. But you have a lot that want to go to Cedar City. Cedar City. That's quite a journey. But I do have some flights that do that. But how? Go on, let's move across, go down, click. Let me stick another plane on there. And let me see if that helps increase my ridership in Port St. Lucia. So while that is ticking along, what I might consider now doing is just having a look at a few of these other cities. Excuse me. In and around America. Like one there. That doesn't have anybody. So let me see. You don't even want. I've given you some money and you don't even want to go anywhere. What I can do is put a train. Let me just put a smallish train on there. Let's build that track and get you on your way. Wichita Falls. Let me give you some money. And you don't want to do anything either. But let me go and put a small train on that route. 100 planes. The balloon is unlocked. But if I go cyclic, do wonder. So if I go, oops, let me just put a little bit of a track. Come on, clear. Let me build that track, and let me get that train going. and hopefully you'll start to give me some love in the area. Are there any other cities that nobody has? No. Can't see any. Nope. Nope. What I do need to do is continue with my expansion. So I was looking at some point in 11 billion for another share. In EU and Atlantis Solutions. 28 billion. Where are you? Oh, you're the second wealthiest company out there. No, you're not. Fifth, profit-wise, you are making some profit. I need 28 billion. Oh, I've got a lot of places that do not have any vehicles. Right. Well, let me just I'll make sure I've got, yeah, all of them are under control, but it's just you do not have any vehicles. Why not? Let me stick a train on, because you've got people that want to go there. You have some money. Where else do you want to go? Omaha. Let me just put a train on there. I've got a route. Dublin, London. So who else? Right, so that gives me those two. You. Now you do. You have some vehicles. Knoxville. You have a vehicle. And just give you some money, so at least you can all look to start to expand, which is good news. Next one, he's got some vehicles. Now let's give you some money, and you've got some vehicles. And Freeport, you have some money. I've got a direct route, indirect route. Well, Freeport to Campagiri. Terrible pronunciation, but it's something that I am terrible at. Stick a small plane on that, so hopefully you will now start to expand a little bit. San Diego. Yeah. Nah, I'll leave that one. How am I doing? 32%. Just makes me wonder. How well some of you guys do. So I'll just stick a second train on and get that one ticking along. Jacksonville. So you have people wanting to go in either direction. And then let's go up to there with the train. Build that track. They now like me. Albany. Albany want to go to Atlanta. Macon. Los Angeles, which is quite a journey. Let me just put a train on there, and again, if I go with the smallest train, it might give me some money. You're on your way with 8 people on. Now it's full. Let me stick another one on. 6 people. And now you're full. The other one is coming back, so let me stick another one on. 6 people. And getting into Albany. And it's full. Albany must like me. Let me stick another one on there for Jacksonville. How are you doing? Let's stick another one on there. 2 people. Up to Albany. And will you go full? Yes. Full in Albany. Hopefully, Albany. Oh. Thinking Albany might like me, but not as much as I thought they would. I need to continue trying to take away London. Let me just add the city, London. What planes can I put on there? Let's put a medium size one on that's fairly quick. Hopefully you will fill up, because there's over 1,000 people that want to go. Put a fuel depot in. Columbus. Where do you want to go? Tijanu. You just put a plane across to Jano, and there's a hell of a lot of people want to go. So again, I'll do 351 passengers. That's an awful lot. And it's full. Now we stick another plane on. And it's full. Right, let's try again. And that's full. Am I eating into? Am I eating into that? Well, it's making me some money. Let's stick another one on. Not quite full. Now it's full from Atlanta. Oh. And then the manager takes them off. They don't like making profits, some of these managers do. Or don't, I should say. If I just go once, another one, another one, another one, Atlanta, Lisbon. Now I don't mind him taking some off. Where else do you want to go? Oh, Jacksonville. And I kept all of those vehicles with it. Fuel depot, hotel, and home manager, and I will give you some money. So that is good news. How am I doing up here? Let's give you a bit more money. You have an awful lot of money. Why are you not doing something about it? What I might do is recoup some of that money myself. And just give you a little bit back. Washington, hardly touching. Philadelphia. Oh, I could. New York. Philadelphia. New York, Baltimore. Dublin. Washington. Finland. Dublin. You want to go to Dublin as well. Let me put a slightly bigger lane on there. And are you going to be full and overflowing? Not quite. But when you get to Philadelphia, well, just a little bit more. Dover, Birmingham, Newcastle, London. I've got Newcastle. Let me only put a 132 passengers on that one. How many people will want to go? As long as it makes me money. Not quite full, but it will help me increase my trust. Let me just do a route up there with a train. See if that can generate some income and some trust. I know you want to go up to there. So where are you? Oh, there you are. 51. Go into there. And then you like me. So I will now put a manager in. And you want to go to New York. So let me just put a train in along coast here. And hopefully it won't go too big. Hopefully you will like that route. Oh, and it's full. Can't complain at that. So that's full. It'll give me a little bit of trust. Going up the coast. You only have 4 people, but now you're full. Sure. Let me just have a think of another long route that I can look to do as a cyclic. Let's do that as a cyclic route with a slightly bigger train. How's that going to do? I'll take you off. And let's create that. $16 people. And you're on your way. 29. Burlington. 151. Let's throw another one on. 2 people. 9 people. Then across to Saratoga Springs. Nearly full. Let me stick another one on there. Where are you all going? Looping round. That's not me. There's the train. 180 people. Now it's 25. Not like, let me demolish that and give you a hotel. Because you have, oh, I misread the symbol. It's a shipping port. I thought you were telling me that it was overflowing. Let me get about 51. Not quite. Go on. No. You want to join me? Yes. Shall take you. Have your plane. Put a hub manager in. Give you some money. $6 billion in the bank. Still one of the most wealthiest companies, and operating profit isn't doing too badly. But like anything, I could Let me have you and those two vehicles. But let's put some marketing on there. The hotel. Jacksonville. Still quite a bit away from Port St. Lucia. Key West. Let's give you some money so that you stay faithful. Don't want to lose you. How am I doing up here? You're all making me some money. A bit of marketing. See if that improves things. Let's fight all of these people off. Let's fight you off. Give you some money. A hotel. Little Rock. As soon as I give you some, you spend it. Got a hotel on there. Let me buy you. Give you some money. Check on you. Give you a bit more money. In a hotel. And let me check on you and give you some more money. Oh, report. Just throw some money at you. Who else is after? You've got an indirect route. Indirect route to Dublin. Let me stick a plane on that. Oh, another company has got a flight to London. Now I have. And also into France. Toronto. My trust is vanishing. You have money. You have money. Bit of marketing. Come. Canadian Transit. What are you? Canadian. I'm getting some competition. I don't like competition. Don't. 42%, 41. You're doing okay. You've got money. Why aren't you spending it to fight them off? Albany, Columbus, Birmingham, Gadsden, Atlanta. I'm probably not too far off from Atlanta. Do you want... You have... Where's Phoenix in here? And Lisbon. Little Rock. So how am I doing over here? You are okay. Let me just give you some money. Falls. Teacher Falls. It's proving harder to get a decent foothold in America than I thought it would be. %. Let me put a route around here. And I'll do a train. See how full that gets. 54. Now nearly full. So let me stick another one on. Not quite. Let me stick another one on. Get you on your way. Another one on. Get you on your way. Rally, 68 people. Greensboro. It's not too full. We just stick another one on. This fight fight in America. Oh, I've got... Phew. That is good news. I'm starting to win a battle. Got it back. Got my trust back. Oh, Birmingham. Can I get you? Yes. Let me get Birmingham. If I can't have Birmingham in the UK, I will have Birmingham in the States. Yes, I will have you, and you're for... Let's give you some money. Go for vehicles. Can't complain at that. So I'm making some progress, but it is ridiculously slow. If anybody has got any ideas on how I can speed this up, it would be much appreciated. And so please, I'll leave some comments below. Because this takeover in America is proving to be very slow. And it will be great. Be really great if you could move it along a little bit quicker. A lot of these places do have money. Let me just go. Let me put a train route. Let's just stick some train routes in. Some long ones. See if they make any money at all. So you're on your way with 53 people up to Dallas. And then when you get to Dallas, 90 odd up to Wichita Falls. And now it's increasing a little bit. Let me just stick another one on there. Oh, there's a lot of people want to go to Cardiff. Oops, learn how to spell Cardiff. Let me put a plane, just put a big one on. Let me clear some of that for you. I don't know if Cardiff is in your destinations. Dublin is. Birmingham is. London, Dover, Newcastle, Stoke. Ah, Cardiff is on there. Right. We go and add. Let me go and add a second lane on there. That is nearly full. What I might do is let me go from Mexico. And head around the coast into New Orleans. All the way down into Miami. Let me just put a train on there. Go fast, but not go fast. Let's go really fast. Oh, how many more tracks are there to build? Must be one of my longest routes. It's not full. It's comfortable sitting on that train, but it is nice and quick. Let me stick a second one on. And you're on your way. But the route, what route is it taking? 1, 2. Right. So I need to go from here. What? Clear. Clear that. I want to go from you. Let's create that route. Now that does make a little bit more sense. And then I also want to clear. Why does it not? That's better. Let's create that. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, round into 18. Let's stick another one on there. Any of these cities going to like me yet? you're on your way back already. Oh no. Ah, that's because they had to go the long way around until I fixed it. So you're full. Move you across. Finally, these trains are filling up. Right, only 98. This time, you're still full going across. Not enough vehicles now. Somebody must like me. Not quite enough. 59. Oh, I've got one coming back, two coming back. Only 49%. You were my goal at the start, but you are not proving to be a successful mission. I do quite like this one. 49%. You do have some money. You do have some money. Not really touching the surface of some of these other cities. But, even though I had my routes there, they don't seem to have taken hold. It's America is proving to be a little bit of a mixed bag. Some places are doing well, others are not. And it's just proving to be rather annoying. I cannot get foothold that I want. %. Well, let me just put a train let's put a cyclic route on. Let's just build that. A little bit of a hit and hope. Really want to buy many oops moments. Oh, it's full. That. Where are we? There you are. You are full. And you're full. You're not. But at least now I can own you. I don't know what to do with America. Let's do a bit of marketing. Really don't know. As I said earlier, if any of you have any suggestions, then please do leave them in the comments below. It will be much appreciated. Oh, you want to join me, so at least this route around the southern coast of America has brought me my first city in Mexico. But the rest of the country is proving a little bit harder to get hold of. I have your... Oh, it's while I'm there. Just give you some money. And you don't have many vehicles. Everyone. London. How is London doing? Throw some money at London. Arctic Air. No. Amara 14. No. London 88. Dublin 12. Oxford. Oxford. That's a lot of money. In Oxford. Not really doing anything with it. Manchester. Just expand you. Newcastle. You've got money. You've all got money, but you're not really doing much about it. A bit of marketing. Yeah, you have some money. Brussels. You have money. Throw a little bit more at you. But it's these ones. Let's just go through some of these low-hanging fruit. And give you all just a little bit of money so that you can look to expand. Didn't even know. Can't even remember hitting you. Or you. That's interesting. Just throw a little bit of money at some of these others. But I'm not too fussed about taking on some of these other places. And let me just put a train through there purely because you want to fulfill that. Just give you your own little train. Okay, so on that note, I think I am going to call it a day. I'm still top of the world. Oh, but look at that operating profits. I'm a little bit off. The operating profits have dropped considerably. How are these other companies doing? Arctic 36, Indonesia Group 26, Over Atlantis 14 for you. Spanish I've still got. French 7. I am already managing that. Turkey 10. Italy 12. Germany. You're not really making. You're on a decline. You're definitely on a decline. Turkey there. French. French company, let me buy rather steady. Let me buy another share in you. And let me put you back down to 20%. So I'm not taking. Let's go down to 15. No. Let's leave you at 20. Leave you at 20%. And I think on that note, I am going to call it a day. I am just a little bit at a loss as to what to do next, because my American exploits have very much mixed feelings. The East Coast isn't doing too badly. I took Jacksonville, which I was quite pleased about, but I didn't really make a dent elsewhere. I nearly lost Freeport, but I fought and got that back. And I nearly lost Key West, and I fought and got that back. The goal at the start of the episode was to take a Port of St. Lucia, and I think that probably has gone down a little bit in my trust, so I'm not overly happy with that. I did get my first city in Mexico, so that has proved to be a little bit of a success, but I'm not shouting about it, to be honest. If anybody has got any ideas on how I can take over America quicker, then please leave a comment below. If anybody has got any ideas on where I should move to next, then again, please leave a comment below. Do I move down into South America? I don't really want to touch these because I own that company. It will be nice to own you through the next episode, but let's wait and see. If anybody has got any suggestions on how I can take over America, or how I could take over another country, then please leave a comment below. Whether it's good, bad or ugly, any comments are much appreciated. If you're liking this episode, then please smash that like button. If you don't want to miss out on the next episode, then please subscribe. I hope to see some of you again next time, and with any luck, a few more. That's it for me. I'm checking out, so it's goodbye from me, and thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.